Hello everyone, welcome to the hashtag Be Creative 2022 challenge. This is hosted by Tapping Flamingo, aka the Bohemian Hippie. And for November, I wrote down harvest on the code word list from Terry's site. Maybe I missed the word moon because I saw, sorry about my computer, she posted hers and it has hashtag harvest moon. So I don't know if I missed it, but I went with harvest. So I'm going with harvest. And I pulled out this set from Stampin' Up, which is current in their July to December mini. I also pulled out this, but only for the Happy Thanksgiving. And I originally pulled out this because it's harvest, but I ran out of, I didn't have enough time to do the apples this time. And the star of the show for me was the Rustic Harvest Designer Series paper. I made 11 cards. So let me just start to show you. Move this out of the way. And the first six are all pretty much the same, except that on these three, I heat embossed with white embossing powder the Hello. That's out of Hello Harvest. And on these three, I stamped in Merry Merlot. This card base is Merry Merlot cardstock by Stampin' Up. I stamped Wishing You the Loveliest Day. And this glitter paper is retired. Stampin' Up, I don't remember when it's from. But the colors in it are Merry Merlot, Copper, and Tranquil Tide. So whenever Tranquil Tide was current, that's when this was from. I was going to use the Copper on some, but I changed my mind later. So that's those three, and all of them just have a little flower stamp down in the bottom. This paper was I thought so gorgeous. And I don't use Merry Merlot very often, so I wanted to bring out that color as opposed to like Cajun Craze or Crushed Curry, Mossy Meadow, or I think this is Early Espresso. I could have used a black card base too because it's black paper, and I did on the next few. And then these little, it had a butterfly here in the white. That's what made me do the white here. But these butterflies are in Stampin' Up's annual catalog, currently on page 142. They come in two sizes like that, a little bit bigger and smaller. I really like them because they don't add much dimension. This one I didn't put any ribbon on. I had the sparkly up here and I figured that was enough. This one, this is actually supposed to be Sweet Sorbet, but I don't feel like the color is right because this is Sweet Sorbet, and this has a more winey, pinky color to it than that. But I thought it went good with the Merry Merlot, so there you go. I have a reason to use it. So on these, I wrapped the ribbon around and did a fake bow on the front, which I tacked down with a glue dot. This one was the first one out of those that I did, and I didn't wrap it around, and I decided I didn't like it up here, so then I wrapped the other two around. This one had already been glued down. So those, and these I didn't use any ribbon on, and the butterfly was on the opposite side on some of them. So that's the first six. And then I did, okay, I'm a little bit of a lazy crafter. I'm gonna fix you just a little bit here. I had these three vertical card bases, but I decided to turn them into horizontal book cards. And this is out of the Happy Harvest also, so is this. And then this ribbon is, I love this ribbon, the black and white gingham ribbon by Stampin' Up. In the okay, must be in the annual because it was in last year's August to December mini in a Halloween suite. but I bought an extra one just to have it. I did use, on these three, I used this Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, and I used the flat end one. Now I'm using scraps of paper, so each of these are slightly different size. And then the dots are the, what are these called? Matte black dots. You can see annual catalog, page 143. And that's all I have left of those. So this just opens, I think this is 1 inch in. Just score it from your normal score at 5.5. So this is 4.5 and this is 1. Okay, and then you glue that down, and then this is 4.25 by 4 instead of 5.25 by 4. So yeah, that's it. And I just put a little tape runner glue back there, went up and down on the ribbons, and that's those. Now my family, with the exception of my son and I, are not getting together for Thanksgiving, so I thought I'd send them cards instead. So I have 5 cards, and these Lazy Crafter again, these were my last 2 normal A2 size black card bases. So I have to cut some more black card bases, but anyway, those are the last 2. I used the pumpkin paper. This one has pumpkins and gourds and leaves and things. This one is just the pumpkins. This is a Mossy Meadow piece of paper out of the pack that I cut to 1.5 inch by 4 inches. This is using the postage stamp punch, rectangular postage stamp, I believe it's called. That's current also. And then these are the pumpkins stamped. Now originally what I did is I cut them, I stamped them and cut them out of Cajun Craze on Cajun Craze, and it was too dark. I didn't like it because these pumpkins have some white in them. So then what I did is I took some white cardstock, didn't even use watercolor, stamped them with Early Espresso, and I brought out my old, this is my old water pen. I have the new ones too, but I actually like this one better. Anyway, and I did a really sloppy job of watercoloring with the Cajun Craze ink and the water pen. So I just took a block, put some, like a clear, like this one, which I need to clean better. I put this down on the ink pad, took the water brush and colored it, and then the stem is in Early Espresso because that's the color in the papers. So that's all I did on them. I think they look alright. I mean, yeah, sloppy watercoloring, but I think they still look alright. And I did heat dry them with the heat dryer. This is the only thing bumped up on here. The sentiment and the green strips are glued down, and the copper dots are out of these brushed metallic adhesive back dots. They're on page 143 also. I never seem to use these ones that are supposed to be like a bronze, and in the current catalog they also have these rustic metallic, which I think is part of the suite this paper's in, but I don't know. Anyway, those are my 11 cards. I have 6 in this style, 3 each with different sentiments. I have 3 in this style, and I have 2 with the pumpkins. So that's 5 and 6, 11 cards altogether for hashtag Be Creative Harvest Moon. But I didn't have the moon, so I went with Harvest. Hope you enjoyed it. Please go check out Terry at the Tapping Flamingo, and if you, I guess, use the hashtag Be Creative Harvest Moon, you'll be able to find us. I'm glad I watched her video, because I would have been using hashtag Be Creative Harvest and been wrong. Alright, I also will be posting on my other channel, Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More, a little bit later today. So if you are inclined and like to look at jewelry and stuff, please visit me over there as well. And if you use the hashtag, you'll be able to find anyone else that's participating this month as well. We don't have a set time, so just check back throughout the 13th each month. And let's see what next month will be. Next month is going to be holiday. So, and for me, that is Christmas, but for other people, it might be something else. But yeah, I'm going to participate in that. I don't know if Terry is doing this next month. We'll find out next month, I guess. I mean, next year. I guess we'll find out next month. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.